The Seattle Seahawks have been busy so far during this NFL free agency. The team started off the week signing Jones and Reed to address issues in the defensive trench, and then late Thursday signed former Pittsburgh Steeler and 10th overall selection in the 2019 NFL Draft, Devin Bush, to a one-year contract. But that wasn't it for the defense, though, as on Friday, the team agreed to terms with former Giant safety Julian Love. This was a huge move for the Seattle Seahawks. What's going on, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. If you guys can do me a solid favor, hit a like on this video. It does help the algorithm a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Seahawks and NFL content. Today, we're going to be talking about the Seahawks free agency so far and why I think this team is going to be a nightmare for the NFL. We're trying to hit 5K on this channel, so again, your support would be greatly appreciated. So as Adam Schefter notes, the Seahawks and Love agreed to a 2-year contract with $12 million, adding the 2019 4th-round pick of the New York Giants to their team. Similar to several of the other additions made this week, Love is just 24 years old, turning 25 over this weekend, while Bush is 24 and will turn 25 this summer. So the Seahawks adding some young key pieces. And when you look at Love, he's a versatile defensive back who can play safety, but who also has the athletic profile similar to that which the Seahawks have looked for from their nickel cornerbacks over the years. So seeing how Love is ultimately used come the preseason will be very interesting. I mean, the Seahawks can use Love in a variety of different ways. So when you look at the Seahawks, going into this offseason, the Seahawks had the best safety duo in the NFL. Then you could have made an argument that they had the best trio with Neal, and now it's looking more like a quad where you got Diggs, Adams, Love, and Neal. That is going to be a lethal quad for the Seattle Seahawks going into this season. As you look at the Seahawks, they finished an unexpected second in the division in 2020, and many people picked the Seahawks to finish dead last in the NFC West. Nobody that I know at least picked the Seattle Seahawks to make the playoffs. And then when you look at the 2023 offseason and beyond, the 49ers should still be thought of as, of course, the cream of the crop when it comes to this division. But Seattle has to be next, because you look at the Cardinals, they're a mess right now, and the Los Angeles Rams look to be rebuilding. Now, there is a lot of time between now and then, but right now, as it stands on paper, the Seattle Seahawks, they are looking very good. And I know for a fact the Seahawks have had the best NFL free agency thus far in the division. As you look at the moves the Seahawks have made now in the grand picture, it's been a really good offseason so far for the Seahawks. Now, these moves are not necessarily going to vault the Seahawks over the 49ers into first place in the division next season, but they are going to be closer to the 49ers than they were going into this offseason. Seattle still has a little bit of money to spend and could add more pieces, so look out for that. But the players the Seahawks have added in free agency or re-signed fill positions of need with quality performers. First, you look at what the Seahawks did to begin their offseason. They re-signed Geno Smith to a very good team-friendly deal that could keep Geno Smith in Seattle for 3 more seasons. And this is well-deserved for Geno Smith. He was one of the biggest surprises last season. He really burst onto the scene for the Seahawks team. I mean, the Seattle Seahawks, they hit the ground running. They got off to that great start, and Geno Smith was a big reason why. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the league when it came to just his passer rating, making big throws, making big plays. He was playing really well, and a lot of Seahawks fans were very happy with the play of Geno Smith. He was very good in 2022, and he just needs to continue that kind of play, maybe with a slight improvement to keep the Seahawks team in playoff contention. Now, Seattle also re-signed kicker Jason Myers, and he has been mostly stellar for the team for 4 seasons, so that was big. Jones gives Seattle a pass rushing presence at the interior of the defensive line, and Reed can also get to the quarterback, so that is going to be a lethal combination. And Seattle also added Julian Love at strong safety, of course, and as I mentioned, he is an excellent player, excellent tackler who should be able to help in run support as well. And the Seahawks needed a center, and they got Evan Brown, who was solid for the Lions in 2021 at that position. And then at inside linebacker, Seattle added Devin Bush, and all 3 of these players are relatively inexpensive. So Seattle, they got a good haul so far this offseason. They did not overpay for these players. They're doing so far what they needed to do, and this team is not done making moves. As I said, they still have a little bit of more money to spend. So the Seahawks, they're going to be a team to look out for going into next season. I really think last season was the start of something great for this team. This isn't going to be a case where this team is just a one-hit wonder and then they go away. No, the Seahawks, you're going to see, they're going to progressively get better. We're going to see the Seahawks team look like a true contender, I believe, in a wide open NFC. And the Seahawks are going to have a really good chance to be once again solid next season, and they are going to be a nightmare for the rest of the division. And again, this NFC, it's going to be wide open. You see the movement that has happened so far. The Seattle Seahawks made the playoffs. They fell short to the 49ers. You know this team is going to learn from that. They're going to come back stronger. They're going to come back fighting. And I think the Seahawks team is truly going to have a very special 2023 season. So the Seahawks aren't done yet, but I've been impressed with what they've done so far during this free agency period. So we'll see if any more moves are to come for this team. But the Seattle Seahawks, they are going to be a nightmare for the opposition. Whoever they play, it's going to be a tough game. This team is truly slowly returning to their glory days. And that is exciting news if you are a Seahawks fan. But let me know what your reaction has been so far, guys, to the Seahawks offseason. Are there any more moves you want to see this team make? Let me know your full thoughts in the comment section down below. So that is it for today's video, guys. Again, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching. This is Lucas signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.